Hello everyone and welcome to Gemini Soul Tarot. This reading will be for fire signs. This will be a collective reading, so it will not resonate with everyone, and I'm just clearing some of the energies from the previous reading. So fire signs, this may be what you're going through, what you could be going through at this time. This is just a collective general reading that I'm asking my spirits to help give me the best guidance and messages for fire signs at this time. So let's get started. I have already shuffled the cards to save time, but I know you guys like to see a little shuffling. And it helps me to definitely get it. Fire signs, I was drawn to the Ten of Cups. See if that comes out. You could be dealing with family relationship, or you could be I'm feeling like you could be just, you could be dealing with love. This is the Two of Cups. See what the fire signs are dealing with. One more, Spirit. Definitely could be holding on to a relationship that you feel is your happiness, fire signs. Or someone could be holding on to you. Spirit guides, give me the energies that fire signs will be dealing with at this time. All right. Okay. It says stop there. Under the bottom, we have the Ten of Wands. Under the bottom, fire signs. So that's the overall so far. Just for the cards that fell out, and I was guided to that. The first card that fell out, fire signs, is the Four Cups. So, fire signs, I am getting that either someone doesn't see that you are a wish fulfillment, or you don't see that someone is a wish fulfillment. It looks like you have three cups here that was not fulfilling you. And perhaps someone or yourself went on a new journey to find something else in job, relationship. And I'm feeling that you could have actually walked away for something that you see now, fire sign, could have been a wish fulfillment. We all have toxic energies. There's times when we go through things and we just we make a mistake, right? We do things that we regret. We move on and we don't realize sometimes, or don't think before we act. And, this is a person sitting there discontent. It could be discontent because you took a chance on something when you may have had that gift right there. You or the person you're dealing with, fire signs at this time. The reason I say that is because I feel that the Tower coming next. You had a wake-up call, right? Maybe you walked away from something that was so fulfilling to you, and maybe it became stagnant and you wasn't happy with where you were, but you didn't want to truly walk away from it. It's like fire signs, you wanted your cake and eat it too. And the universe said no. Like, no. So the Tower moment comes in to remove all of the toxic or things that no longer serve you so that you can get on the right track. Fire signs, deep inside, you know if this is you or the person surrounding you. All right? you could definitely feel that perhaps someone didn't see your worth or know that you were a gift to them from the universe. The next card you have is the Eight of Wands. I see this Eight of Wands is quick, because when you get the Tower and the Eight of Wands, this is like happening really swift, really quick. All of a sudden, you here today, gone tomorrow, right? You got a castle today, tomorrow the castle is gone. I see this as realizing immediately something has went wrong and communicating about it. Whether you needed to reach out to someone in regards to it, or someone needed to reach out to you. Or communication is coming in, or you are communicating with someone about this Tower moment that you are having at this time. The next card you have is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is depicted as somebody trying to win up and win, or win at all costs. It could definitely be someone that was in a fight and they're putting their swords down and they like, okay, you win. Go on your own journey. Do your own thing. All that deceptive energy. Somebody could have chosen, or Leo. And I don't know why that came out. It's a Leo or Aries or Sag. It could be Sag. I'm feeling that a fire sign, doesn't matter which one it is, gave up. They said, no more fighting. I'm putting my swords down. This energy is deceptive. They're tired, right? And you probably say, well, that's the person that's winning, that's standing there. No, they didn't win. They didn't win at all, because look, the people are walking away from them because of deceptive energy and feeling like they have to win at all costs, or that they not playing the game right. They're not playing it true. They're cheating when it comes to that, right? Definitely could be a third party. And someone's realizing that this is a third party situation and it's not going to change. And perhaps, you know, fire sign, you've been feeling like you are this third party and you want more. Or this person you're dealing with is getting this Tower moment because they didn't realize your worth, fire. They didn't realize your worth, fire. And you had passionate, you had love, you communicated, you talked, you tried to talk to this person, you wanted more, you wanted to not be feeling like you was in competition with someone. You know, you was trying to move forward in this relationship, but someone just would not see your worth or accept it for what it was, that it could have actually been a gift from the universe. And you're walking away from it and you're communicating that information that I'm not going to be a third party anymore. I'm not going to be feeling less than. I'm not going to keep going through fighting with you every day, or us just not agreeing on things and no one seeming to come to a conclusion of what the problem is, because we're too busy trying to one-up one another, or we're too busy running away from the situation, or every time there's communication given, there's conflict. We can't have a decent conversation without someone getting mad and running out, running out the door, or jumping in their car, leaving, and not texting for 2 or 3 days, or seeing someone in 2 or 3 days, and knowing how it makes a person feel. I see here fire signs are dealing with either within their self, that they're noticing that is what they've been doing, running away from the relationship and being deceptive, or someone is doing that to you, fire sign, and you are deciding that, okay, I don't want this anymore. And when you made that decision, fire sign, that you didn't want that anymore, you know, the universe came in. And it's like, okay, now we're going to make sure that we remove all the things around you that no longer serve you. And once we do that, you'll be able to see things clearly, whether it's your toxic behavior or the person you're dealing with toxic behavior. Regardless to what it is, I do see that there's a burden, that this relationship, this situationship was a burden on you. No matter how you take it, whether it's on that person or it's on you. But these are the 10 of Wands. This is no longer wanting to carry all of these burdens. Maybe I see it as, a person that they just, as the relationship just goes on, they pick up one at a time. They just, each step, maybe every year, 10 years, 5 years, 4 years, I don't know. But you would know better. It's like you just, every year or every week, it could be 10 weeks, right? 10 days. Or maybe over the last 10 days, it just seems like every time you have a conversation or try to get past one thing, another burden come, right? This could be a person that you was dealing with very codependent. They're like, every time you try to save money or get to your happy space, this person come in with burdens or problems. And sometimes, the 10 of Wands could be people taking on other people problems and stress. And I can see you just like saying, why do you keep bringing all of these burdens into our relationship? Like, we need to focus on what it is that we want out of life between us, between the two of us, or between the family or the job or whatever it is. But you just seen this relationship as burden. And I just see a person walking the path and, their head is down because they know as soon as we have a conversation or you come in to talk or we try to make plans for the future, buy a home, buy a car, save money, it just always ends in a tower moment. It just always ends in a tower moment. And you're communicating that like, I thought you was a wish fulfillment, but this relationship has become so burdened on me that I have got to drop these 10 of Wands. I can't let you keep bringing that in. But also know, fire sign, the 10 of Wands is the end. That does mean that's the end of something, right? And the reason I know that, because look under the bottom of the deck. You have the 9 of Cups. Now, 2 scenarios here. One, I'm feeling that you're dropping those 10 of Wands because now you want a wish fulfillment. That you only have 9 cups and you really want your 10. And you wishing up on that to give you a stable, less conflict relationship, right? Like, you don't want all the conflict, the one up, trying to please someone, or someone may be telling you, well, you need to keep me occupied, or you know how to keep me engaged in a relationship. Well, that's not, and I don't know why that just came out. That is not your job to keep someone engaged in the relationship. They have to want to be there and keep themselves engaged. This is not a daycare. I'm sorry, but this is what the Spirit is saying. Somebody wants you to babysit them. Babysit their emotions, their family, their feelings. And you're like, I'm not doing that. I can't stay here and babysit you. Like, we both supposed to be growing together. We're both supposed to have plans together. It's not me against you and the world if we're going to be in a committed relationship. Or you've asked this person for a committed relationship several times and it didn't work out. The other way that I'm seeing this is this 9 of Cups and this 10 of Wands being right next to it. This person could have some toxic energies. Whether it's the fire sign or fire sign, you dealing with someone that has just a lot of toxic going around them. Not only are they the 10 of Wands, but they're the 9 of Cups. This relationship is not feeling at all. It is burdensome. It is not meant to be. It was not given to you by the universe. That is why you have a tower moment here, right? And you need to see the relationship for what it is so that you can move forward. This person could be drinking a lot, staying out at night, having a lot of friends or families. There can be exes. I see this as ex-baby mamas, ex-baby daddies. You know, it's not just male, it's not just female, it's male or female. It doesn't make a difference, because we all can collectively come in with this energy, whether it's male or female, and you pick out where you are in the situation. Again, definitely could be a fire sign, but it could be someone doing this to a fire sign. But if it's not you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and this is being done to you, this relationship has to change. This outlook, this understanding, this energy can't be anymore if you want something better in life. And the reason why you have to, because you got the Hierophant underneath the deck. The Hierophant is, you know, the right thing to do. You know that you can't stay in this energy. Your health can become an issue here, right? Someone drinking and drugs and things like that, you may say, oh, that's them and that's their burdens. But if you're sharing energies with them, you also can become burdened and sit and share the same karma that they're bringing on themselves. So you have to make a move in your life for you, all right? Perhaps this will come around again, but with the Hierophant, you need to be doing the right thing for you. You could definitely be dealing with a marriage, all right? If you're dealing with a marriage and you've had deceptive energies, you've had cheating, there's drinking, there's no respect in the relationship, no boundaries. I'm also feeling like you didn't have up enough boundaries for this relationship to work. And that's because within yourself, you had to work on yourself. You had to know your worth. You needed to know that you're not the cause of someone carrying a lot of burdens that some they bring on themselves, or them making you feel like you had competition, or that you were less than, because perhaps you looked at life differently, or you felt differently about life, or different about relationships, or what you wanted out of a relationship. Could have been their upbringing, right? Maybe you met this person in a time where you had just went through a tower moment, and they used that against you because they know you wanted love. They know you needed love, right? I'm seeing right now, you could have gotten in a relationship with what's going on in the world. A lot of us not really connected with our families like we used to be. And you could have just got caught up in a deceptive relationship where they knew they were the closest thing to you. And that they knew that they could get in your head and be deceiving and deceptive towards you with this behavior, because you would cling on or hold on to them, or because they knew your worth and they knew there was a matter of time also, fire sign, before you seen your worth. And I'm just getting these messages and I'm just sharing them. I don't know who they're resonating with, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm literally seeing someone sitting there knowing how to trigger you, how to make you feel less than, how to, and it's not make you, I'm not going to say make you. They know how to put you in the energy of feeling less than. Let's put it that way, because no one can make you do anything. But they know what you crave for, what you want out of life, your dreams, your goals. And when it comes to a fire sign, you know, it's like, you guys are the lions, so you want to walk through and be recognized and know that, you know, you're the alpha, right? So this person know that if they don't give you that's how they'll trigger you, because they won't recognize you. Maybe come in the house and not even speak to you. May block you for a couple of days, or perhaps let you hear, or perhaps leave their phone open, or have phone calls coming in at night just so that you feel, you know, that you feel insecure about yourself, and instead of them accepting the fact that they are the one insecure and that's not right what they're doing to you, but it's okay because the Hierophant is here. And the right thing is to do the right thing for yourself, fire sign, whether this is you or the person that you may be dealing with at this time. I am strongly getting that there's a possibility we're dealing with an Aries, a Leo, we have Gemini here, we have a Scorpio, something could be water sign, definitely could be fire sign, right? You don't know who it is that you're dealing with. The next card you have underneath is the Two of Wands. And that's, after the Hierophant, the Two of Wands is the perfect card. You know why? Because that's you saying, I'm about to start a whole new world. See that world in their hand? I'm about to go down this path right here. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how fast I'm going to get there, and I don't know when I'm going to get there. But what I do know is I'm about to go down a new path and check out a new world and become a new me. Like, I'm about to change my hairstyle. I'm about to, you know, if it didn't turn gray, I'm about to dye it back black. You know, it's like sometimes, you know, and when I see this with the Hierophant and going through all of this, I see a person making a huge change. This person is like, I'm not wearing them old clothes no more. I'm going to get new clothes. Maybe they're going to fit a little tighter, and I used to wear loose fitting clothes. Or maybe I'm just going to redo my whole wardrobe, right? And I'm just finna tell you what the Spirit's saying. I'm going to go get surgery, and I'm going to have a lift here or a lift there, and you can do whatever you want. I'm not judging. Whatever you feel you need to do, and make sure you pray about it, you know, so everything come out really good and safe for you at that time, right? It could be that you've been so bound and connected to this not having wish fulfillments and burdens that you were dropping all of that to move forward, and you're like, look, I'm about to do something out of the ordinary, right? Or you're really realizing I am, you know, the lion, right? I am recognized. I am strong, right? I have this in me. I have the strength in me to move forward. I just had to recognize what it was that the universe was trying to show me. And it was totally communication that some of these toxic energies and people and family and friends and relationships had to change. You had to make a change. But it was you had to make the change, right, fire sign? Because when you made the change, then other people make the change, right? And now I'm seeing this is somebody can't cut themselves loose from you because they see the change. They seen that new car you was riding through in. They seen the new haircut. They seen that new nice fade you all lined up. They see you smelling good. They see that new job you got. What, you went on and bought a house? You know, somebody up in their head about you now. And they all stuck up in their head about the situation. And you like, you had the opportunity to have me, but you were so burdensome. Or you was like, this the way I used to be, so I see you like that. Because that's the way I was when I was dealing with you. Didn't think that I can cut myself free, that I was bound. But these swords and all of these ties around me and around my eyes, all I had to do was release it. And you may be looking back at them now. You'll be okay. You might be saying to them fire sign, you're going to be okay. You just need to release and move on and find your happiness. Get balance within yourself. Change some of that toxic behavior around you, because that's definitely what I had to do to break myself free. That's what, you know, you may be the talker now, like, you know, and they like, what? And they could definitely be having a tower moment because of you expressing yourself to them. And they like, how did you get that strong to break free? I had you bound. I had you believing you was less than. And you like, easily. It was so easy for me to come out. It was just a matter of time before I did it. You knew I had it in me anyway. And now I'm doing it and I'm moving forward. And you probably need to do that for yourself. And the reason you need to do that for yourself, because the justice card is here. This is justice for this to end up this way between you, me, myself, the universe, my new beginning, my new world, this new ride, you know, these new clothes, this new haircut, you know, whatever it is. This is justice, and this is justice within myself, within my soul. And this is me seeking out what's best for me. And with me doing that, then the universe has my back. They're on my side. This is a major arcana, right? This is justice. In, you know, justice was called in this situation. Something was truly either not just and became just, or this is just in this situation. You're getting your justice. You're getting the things that you need that truly align with you moving forward. As long as you continue to move forward and know that this is all new. This is like this Page of Wands. This is new. This is fresh beginning. This is new, starting over. I don't care if you have to start from the ground and work your way up, or just could just be fresh new energy within yourself, fresh new energy within people you're meeting, situations. Maybe you got all new friends, and maybe you could have went to rehab. Just say if you had toxic things, or maybe you needed counseling, you went to do that. Whatever it took for you to get this new beginning and get back on your feet, and this is just what the Spirit is telling me. Perhaps you did have some toxic behavior, whether you didn't think you were capable of moving forward and starting your own and doing your own because you was codependent. You've dropped that. If you had any type of drinking or drugs, or it could even be sex addictions, whatever. You dropped all of that. You got the counseling for it. You're working on it. You're bettering yourself. You're balancing yourself out. And you're doing that for you. And the way you're doing that is by going on this new journey and accepting you for who you are. And just realizing that you deserve better. You deserve to, even if it's just better yourself and become more healthier and less toxic to yourself and the decisions that you make. This is you making fresh new decisions to move forward. No longer holding on to the past. You are making fresh new decisions, fire. You guys are on the way, and it's a fire sign, right? Right? So this actually confirms that, okay? And you may have a few, this is the end of your reading, fire signs. You may have a few sleepless nights. Nothing's easy because, if anything worth having, they say is worth working for. So you may have a few sleepless nights trying to decide exactly what it is that the path in which you're going, and maybe some stumbles along the way, but it will not stop you. From what I'm getting, you are moving forward, and you're going to be moving quickly, and you will communicate it to anyone who dislikes or does not like. I think you're going to just like roll right over them like a bulldozer, like, no, I'm moving on, okay? So thank you, fire signs, for checking in. This is a general or love reading. Not sure which one the Spirit is going to bring forth, but this seems like it's pretty general. May have a little love in there, but I wish you, fire signs, the best with this situation. And thank you for tuning in for Gemini Soul Tarot. Please subscribe on your way out. Love and light. By fire.